Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's Dave and we are back with the Wolves Football Manager 2018 experiments for the transfer rumours for the 18 to 19 season. Wolves are back in the Premier League and we're going to be looking at all the transfer rumours that have been going on. If you haven't already been to this channel before, make sure you hit that subscribe button and smash that like button down below as well. If you are a Wolves fan, you're not really familiar with Football Manager, I'll try and go through everything as much as I can, but if there's anything on screen or anything that I say that doesn't quite make sense, do let me know and I'll try my best to help you out. Right then, so today, as you can tell by the title, is going to be the first Wolves experiment and it is going to be Mr. Raul Jimenez. So we've transferred him over to Wolves, as you can see, on a loan deal, but at the end of the season I will make that permanent just in case as well, just so we can see him for a couple of years at least. We'll quickly go through his stats. All his stats in the game are rated out of 20. So as you can see, the majority of them are green, which are pretty good. So physically, acceleration and pace are both 15. Stamina at 15 as well. His standout stats, though, or attributes rather, are his work rate at 18, penalty taking 19, he's a very, very good penalty taker as well, finishing at 13, heading at 15, he's quite a tall guy. I mean, we look at his attributes here, 6'3", so he's got a little bit of height to him as well. And obviously, Mexican international. So we're going to be checking him out. Wolves in the Premier League. It's worth noting, obviously, as default, Wolves are in the Championship on the game. But obviously, I've done some database changes, some updates. So Wolves will be in the Premier League. If that has a massive effect, we'll have to wait and see. But we're going to skip forward a few years, do it a year at a time. Let's see how he'll get on in the old gold and black. So we're at the end of Season 1 and it's the end of the 2018-2019 season. So we're going to be obviously checking out how Wolves got on. Yeah, let's go straight. We'll go to Raul Jimenez first and see how he got on. Still at Wolves, obviously, still on loan. Looking at some of his stats, they sort of remain fairly the same. Determination, bravery, aggression, all pretty solid stats. And he scored 7 goals in his 23 starts, 9 appearances. So we played the majority of the games in the season. A 6.69 average rating, which is okay. 2 Man of the Matches awards. 1 FA Cup goal in 1 game as well. It's not too bad. He's done all right, to be honest. Value is shot down to 2.4 million though. But it's not the worst of debut seasons from him. We can say that. If we have a look at his reports, he got a goal every 302 minutes on the pitch, and assist every 2,114 minutes. He didn't really, he only got 1 assist, so that's probably why. It's a goal every sort of 3 games or so, 3 or 4 games on average. And, you know, Wolves in general, finishing 16th, they remain the same, but one key thing here is that Andre Villas-Boas is now manager of Wolves. It looked like Nuno had been sacked, surprisingly. His record wasn't too bad, but obviously Wolves has sacked him just at the start of January, and by a couple of weeks after, Andre Villas-Boas comes in. Quick look at the tactics sort of he was playing, 4-2-3-1, and looks like Jimenez was the big man up top. Quick look at transfers as well. Wolves spent 42.5 million. Cashed in on Neves as well, which is a little bit disappointing. Brought in Kearney, a couple of decent other players. And then generally Wolves in all competitions as well this season. Knocked out in the 3rd round of the FA Cup, knocked out in the 3rd round of the Carabao Cup. But Wolves finishing 16th, 1 point off relegation this season. I think a decent debut season, but hopefully Wolves can build on that. We'll skip forward another year. Let's see how Jimenez does. You know, he's right in his prime now. Finished top goal scorer in the league for them, to be fair. So let's see. We hope he can top that performance and hopefully Wolves can stay up again. So then we're back for the end of the 2019-2020 season. We're going to check out Raul Jimenez. I've obviously put him in a permanent deal now as well. And £15 million he's worth now, but he is transfer listed, which is quite interesting. So we'll have a look at that. And as you can see, career milestones, it looks like Wolves were relegated from the league, which is a little bit disappointing. This season, though, we played less games, but scored 8 goals. Is that a penalty saved? No, penalty scored. He scored 1 as well, which is good. Average rating of 6.83. Again, it's okay, but not as good as it could be. But he's topped last season's. I did the permanent transfer as £30 million. That's in and around the rumoured amount. We go on to his report. It's a goal every 161 minutes, so a better goal ratio this season. But it looks like Wolves had a bit of a torrid time. Another new manager, got Antonio Diaz Carla Villa in charge now. Wolves finished 19th in the end. 8 points adrift. Not a good season for them, unfortunately. And obviously, AVB, I'd assume, has been sacked as well. Wolves 4th round of the FA Cup and 3rd round of the Carabao Cup, losing to Arsenal and Manchester United. But Raul Jimenez, again, finishing top goal scorer for them in the league. Transfer-wise, they spent 47.5 million, but a massive chunk of that was Jimenez's transfer. Other transfers, you can pause and have a look if you want to. It brought in £19 million worth. Adam Smith, who they'd signed. Barry Douglas also left. A few players leaving. But manager-wise, Villas-Boas sacked. Gary Neville coming in as caretaker. And Antonio Carla Villa in charge. Doing okay, but obviously not good enough. So Wolves down in the Championship. We'll skip forward another year. Let's see if Jimenez stays. Hopefully he does. But if not, obviously his short time at Wolves has come to an end. So then here we are at the end of the 2020-2021 season. I'm going to check out Raul Jimenez again. And he's no longer at Wolves. He's at Dynamo Kiev. And he was obviously sold on by Wolves. And he smashed it, to be fair, for Kiev. 18 goals in 22 games. Over, obviously, in the Ukrainian Premier League. He did really, really well there. We'll have a look. Wolves sold him for £10 million. Not too bad. Not the worst of returns. And obviously, 18 goals in these 22 games. He did play a couple of games for Wolves in the Championship and scored 1 goal. But obviously, he's quickly now moved on, which is a little bit annoying. But, yeah, he's done really, really well for Dinamo. He's done really well for Mexico this season as well. It's a shame Wolves finished 4th in the Championship and they lost out in the playoff final as well. So not the best of seasons for Wolves whatsoever. Did they bring in anyone else with that money? I mean, they received 83 million. Helder Costa went. Jimenez obviously went. Joel Campbell, who they'd had. A lot of players left. They brought in a lot of players as well. Penaranda, which is a fantastic signing in this game. Iheanacho as well. Wolves have recouped the money quite well, but Jimenez, his time has come to an end. But the positives to take from this experiment, obviously, of course, it's just a simulation, but finished top goal scorer both seasons for Wolves in the Premier League. Obviously got a bit of talent there. If you can actually get 10 plus goals for Wolves this season, I think a lot of fans will be very, very happy, obviously pending the transfer all goes through. But make sure you let me know in the comment section down below what you thought of his performances. Let me know of any other Wolves players that you want to see me do in the experiments. And make sure you hit that like button and subscribe down below if you haven't already. Hopefully Wolves' time in the Premier League goes a lot better than this game. But as I said already, the game is sort of set to have Wolves as a Championship side. The qualities of the team probably are due for an improvement due to our season. But yeah, that's the end of the video. And hopefully I'll see you all very, very soon, guys.